Hello students, today we will continue our first chapter, rational numbers. In this chapter we have already done first two exercise. We were on the third exercise, this is 1C. So first two questions in which we have to do addition, we have done that. Now we will continue with this third question in which we have to do verification. Verification, we have to verify, there is a many parts are given, I will solve one for you. This is your fourth one. So in the verification what you have to do, you have to take left hand side, then you have to solve that, then you have to take right hand side, you have to solve that also, and then you have to match whether they are equal or not. Okay, this is your verification. So let's start with question number 3. This is your statement: 2 upon minus 7 plus 12 upon minus 35 is equal to 12 upon minus 35 plus 2 upon minus 7. First of all, in the rational numbers, we always remove this negative sign with the denominator. We will put this sign with the numerator. Okay. So what will be the number? Minus 2 upon 7. Here is also minus, so I will put this with upper one, or you can put this here. Okay, that is your choice. So I am putting this here, minus, this will be 12 upon 35. On the another side there is 12, here is minus, so I will put this in center. I can put here and here, so I am putting this here, 12 upon 35, minus is here. Now this minus will be here because plus minus will be minus, so it is 2 upon 7. This is your number given to you. Okay, I just remove the negative sign from the denominator. So now take your left hand side. This is your equal sign, this side is your left hand side, this is your right hand side. We have to prove whether they are equal or not. Okay, so left hand side, in the left hand side what is given? Minus 2 upon 7 minus 12 upon 35. So what we have to do? We have to solve this. So first we will take the LCM. What will be the LCM? LCM will be 35. Okay, LCM will be 35. So complete this. Here will be 35. 7 5s are 5 2s are minus 10 minus 35 1s are, it will be as it is. So what you are having here? Minus 10 and minus 12 both are negative number, and they are not in multiplication here, they are in addition, means we have to add them. So what will we get? We will get minus 22 because both are negative. Here we are adding, not multiplying. So it will be minus 22 upon 35. So this is our one side. Okay. Now we will take the right hand side. Let's take that also. Okay, what is the right hand side? Minus 12 upon 35 minus 2 upon 7. Similarly, we will take the LCM. So what is the LCM? LCM is 35. Yes. So now 35 will be here. 35 ones are minus 12 minus 7 5s are 5 2s are 10. So what you will get here? Minus 12 and minus 10. That will be minus 22. Minus 22 upon 35. Look at here. This is minus 22 upon 35, and this is also minus 22 upon 35. Okay, this is your left hand side. This is your right hand side. Just you have to do that. In all the cases both sides will be same because we are using the same number on the left hand side and on the right hand side. So your answer will be same. So you will write at the end, hence verified. What verified? This is equal to that one. You will write the first statement that is given in your question. So hence verified, what is 2 upon minus 7 plus 12 upon minus 35 is equal to 12 upon minus 35 plus 2 upon minus 7. Yes, it was our statement. So it is verified, means they both are equal. So this is your question number 3. The question number 4 is also same, in which we have to verify, but there is 3 numbers are given. Here 2 numbers are given. So which law we are using here, means which property is this? When we are doing any calculation on the 2 rational numbers, then we are using commutative law. So this is commutative law. Here here the statements are given from the associative law. Okay, so let's do that also. Okay, so this is your statement. This is third part, question number 4. We have to verify -1 plus bracket start -2/3 plus -3/4 is equal to -1 plus -2/3 plus -3/4. Means what they are doing, first in here this is your A plus B plus C. Here they are adding first B plus C, and on that side they are adding A plus B first and then C. Yes, so this is our associative law. They will be equal. Yes, so just we have to verify this, nothing else. So what we will do, we will take the left hand side. Okay, what is your left hand side? Our left hand side is -1. This is integer. -1 is integer. We can convert integer into rational numbers by dividing that number with 1. Okay, so this is, I'm rubbing this ABC now. That is just for understanding. Okay, so now -1 we can convert this into rational number, plus bracket start -2/3 plus -3/4. This bracket means first we have to solve whatever given inside the bracket. Okay, so here will be -1/1 plus what we have to do, we have to take LCM. What is LCM? LCM is 12. Yes, so here will be -8, here will be -9. Yes, why minus? Because plus minus will be minus. Okay, or if you want to put plus here, you can do and take minus inside. Okay, so now this will be -1/1 plus what it will be, this is -8 plus minus will be minus, so both are negative number and we are here adding them. So -8 and -9 will be 17. -17. So this will be -17/12. Okay, so what we have to do next? Now we have to solve this. So -1/1, this will be -17/12. So LCM will be 12. Here will be -12 and -17. So what you will get here? You will get here -29. Yes, 7 to 9 and 1 1 2. So here you will get -29/12. This is the answer of your left hand side. Okay, now we have to solve the right hand side. Okay, let's do that. Right hand side. What is our right hand side? That is, means first we will add -1 plus -2/3, and after solving this we will add that. What is that? That is -3/4. Okay, so now solve this. Here will be LCM 3. It will be -3 plus -2 within bracket plus -3/4. Yes, now here this is -3 plus -2. Here will be 3 plus, I'm not doing this plus. Okay, now I'm removing this bracket. Plus minus will be minus, so it will be -3/4. So next will be in the next line -3 -2 -5. Here this is -3/4. Now take the LCM. LCM will be 12. Yes, LCM will be 12. So it will be -20, then -9. So what is your answer here? -29/12. -29/12. And what was the answer of the left hand side? That was also -29/12. So at the end we will write hence verified left hand side is equal to right hand side. You will write hence verified this is equal to this. Okay, as we have written here in the question number 3. Okay, now we will do question number 5. Now question number 5, fill in the blanks. There is some fill in the blanks are given in which some properties are given, associative property and commutative property. So let us take one example. This is your question number 5, second part. Okay, here is given -9 plus -21 upon 8 is equal to bracket dash plus -9. Okay, look at here, -9 plus -21 upon 8 is equal to, we don't know what will come here, plus -9. So on the both side, on the left hand side and the right hand side, -9 is given. Yes, and here in the left hand side they are adding -21 upon 8. So -21 upon 8 will come here. Or this is your commutative law. This is your commutative law. A plus B is equal to B plus A. Okay. The second part is this was second. Now the fifth part. 19 upon -5 plus bracket start -3 upon 11 plus -7 upon 8. On the right hand side, that is given 19 upon 5. This is negative plus fill up and plus -7 upon 8. This is your associative law. In the associative law, we do a calculation on the three rational numbers. So here 19 upon -5, this is your A plus B plus C. Yes, this is your A, this is B, this is C. So what will here there where on the left hand side they are adding the B plus C first. So here they will add A plus B. So what will come here? Here will be the value of B. What is that? -3 upon 11. -3 upon 11. Okay. Or another way to do this, what is given on the left hand side, that will come on the right hand side. So you will find out which number is missing and you will write that number here. Now the question number 6. Find the additive inverse. We have already done additive inverse. Additive inverse, what is the additive inverse? In the additive inverse, we are just changing the sign of a number. If positive is given, so we will put negative sign. If negative number is given, we will change that number into positive. So let's do question number 6. Find the additive inverse of, this is your seventh part, -3 upon 11. We have to find out additive inverse of -3 upon 11. Okay. Additive inverse of any number is their negative. Means we will just change the sign. If positive is given, negative, and if negative is given, we will write positive. So what will be additive inverse? Additive inverse of -3 upon 11 is equal to, this is negative number, so it will be positive, 3 upon plus 11. Okay, so just we will change the sign. What is the additive inverse of 0? What is the additive inverse of 0? We have to just change the sign. So additive inverse of 0 will be 0. Okay. Zero is equal to 0. Okay. Now additive inverse of the next part is -8 upon -7. This the -8 upon -7. This is negative, but when we will cancel this minus to minus, what it will be? 8 upon 7. So what will be the additive inverse of this? Additive inverse of -8 upon -7. This number is equal to this, because we will cut this negative sign. So we have to just change the sign. This number actually positive, because 2 minus is given. So we will cut minus with minus. So this will be positive, and additive inverse of positive will be negative. So what will be your additive inverse, that will be 8 upon 7. This will be negative. Okay, I hope you understand. Now the question number 7. In the question number 7, we have to subtract the given numbers. Okay, we have to subtract the given numbers. So what is given us? Let us take one example from that. There is question number 7. This is your question number 7, seventh part. Okay, subtract करना है. We have to subtract minus 32 upon 13 from minus 6 upon 5. Okay, so we always write the number that is given next to from. We write that at the first place. Means we have to subtract this one from this. So what we will do here? What will be our statement? Minus 6 upon 5. We have to subtract this from that. Subtract means you can say subtract minus and then whatever is given to you. Okay, you will take that. Okay, and another way, or we can say when we are subtracting, so what we have to do? We have to take the additive inverse of that number and we have to add. Yes, additive inverse, because we are changing the sign in the subtraction of the second number. So we have to find out additive inverse of this. What will be the additive inverse of this? That will be positive. So minus will be positive. Okay, so let's do this. Minus 6 upon 5. Minus will be plus 32 upon 13. What will be your LCM? LCM will be 65. Yes. 5 13s are 13 and you will multiply this one here. Minus 6 into 30 plus 13 5s are 5 into 30. Okay. So this is negative and this is positive. This is negative, this is positive. So 13 6 are 78, negative, and positive will be negative. Yes. Now here plus, you will multiply this. 5 2s are 10, 1 3s are 15, 1 16. Both are positive, so your answer is positive upon 65. Okay. So now what is given to you? This is positive, this is negative. When we have to add two numbers with the different sign, what we will do? We will take their difference and we will just put the sign of the greater number. So which one is greater? Greater is positive, so our answer will be positive. And what we have to take, because signs are different, so we will take their difference. So we will subtract this one from that one. So from 10 8 will go, here will be 2, then here will be 15, from 15 7 will go, you will get 8. Okay, so this is your answer, positive 82 upon 65. Okay, so next sum is question number 8. What we have to do in that? We have some rational numbers are given. We have to rearrange that. We have to rearrange the numbers and then we have to solve that. Okay, whatever sign is given, if we have to add, we will add. If negative is given, we will subtract. Okay, so let's start with question number 8. Using rearrangement property, find the sum. Third one is question number 8. I am doing third here. Okay, so what is that? Minus 13 upon 20 minus 13 upon 20 plus 11 upon 14 plus minus 5 upon 7 plus 7 upon 10 plus 7 upon 10. This is the statement of question number 8, third part. We have to rearrange this. Look at the denominator. Okay, the rational numbers that are having same denominator, we will take them together and first we will solve them, and the another number that are having the same denominator, we will take that. Means we will take here in the pairs. Suppose here is 10, here is 14, 7 and 10. So I will take 20 and 10 together Okay, and 7 and 14 together. Okay, so let's do this. Minus 13 upon 20, take this 7 upon 10, put this in one bracket. Okay, plus sign, take the remaining numbers. What is that? 11 upon 40 plus minus 5 upon 7. Why I have taken 20 and 10 together and 7 and 14 together? Because when I take the LCM, it will be very easy for us. Okay, so what will be the LCM of this? LCM of this will be 20. Yes, so here will be minus 30 plus 2 it will be 14. Okay, plus take the LCM, here will be 14, so 11 plus this is minus, so minus 10. Okay, so now here is minus 13 plus 14. There is two numbers that are having different signs, so we will take their difference. It will be plus 1 upon 20 plus what will be here? 11, and this plus minus will be minus, so 11 minus 10, that will be 1 upon 14. Okay, so now what we have to take? 1 upon 20 plus 1 upon 14. So we have to take LCM of these two. What will be the LCM of these two? Let's take that 20 and 14. Both are going on the 2. 2 tens are 2 sevens are. Okay. Now they are the co-prime numbers. What are the co-prime numbers? Co-prime numbers are that numbers that are having common factor only 1. Okay. So they both, or you can say they both are going now on the different tables, so we will not go further and we will take LCM here. What will be your LCM? 10 to the 20 and 27 ja. 27 ja, that will be 140. So your LCM is here 140. Okay, 27 ja, here will be 7 plus 14 10 ja, here will be 10. So what is your answer? 17 upon 140. Okay, this is your answer. Okay, now next sum is question number 10. Okay, question number 9 and 10 both are same, and 9 and 10 both are same. Then 11 and 12 also same. 13 is also same to 11, but in the 13 you have to subtract and in the 12 you have to add. Okay, so now we will do question number 10. 9 is also same, so you will do that by your own. What is question number 10? The sum of two rational number is given to us, that is minus 1 upon 2. If one of the numbers is 5 upon 6, one number is also given. Find other. We have to find out other number. We don't know what is that. So if we don't know, what we will do, we will let the number. Okay. So in the question number 10, let the other number be x. Okay, that is x. So now you can say here ATQ also, and you can say now what we are having, sum of two rational numbers. One rational number is this and one is given to you. Okay, first number is one number is given, so you can write here one number is, what is that, minus 1 upon 2, and second number, the another number, let the other number be x. So one is this, second is this, and sum is also given. So what we will do here, we will add this and this, minus 1 upon 2 plus x. If we will add these two numbers, what we will get? We will get the sum is already given, that is 5 upon 6. Okay, so what we have done in this sum, one number is given and the sum of two number is given. You have to find out other number. So what we will do, we will let the other number be x. This is our x, this is given, so we will add them and we will get whatever sum is given. So now solve this. I need the value of the x, so I'll put in the equations. You have learned this, x x will be on the one side and remaining will be on the another side. Means this is our variable. So we will take variable on the one side and the constant on the another side. So here it will be x and there is 5 upon 6. What is this number? This is negative. This is minus 1 upon 2. When it will go on the right hand side, the sign of this number will be changed. The sign of this number will be changed. This is plus, so here it will be, so this is negative, it will be positive. Okay. I hope you understand. Means when we are changing the side of any number, then their sign will be changed. If that is negative, that will be positive. If positive, that will be negative. So now we have to solve only this. This is what it will be 12. Sorry, not 12. It will be 6. Okay. So here will be 5 minus 2 3s are. Here will be 3. So what you will get 2 upon 6. What we can say 2 upon 6, 1 upon 3. So what is your other number? What is your other number? That is 1 upon 3. Okay. So you will say here other number is 1 upon 3. Okay. 1 upon 3. Now question number 11. What is question number 11? What number should be added to minus 1 so as to get 5 upon 7? Means I'm explaining again. What number should be added to minus 1? Means मैं minus 1 में क्या add करूँ so as to get, so that I can get 5 upon 7. 5 upon 7. So here we will let the required number. Let the required number that we need. Let the required number be x. Okay. So now, okay, what number should be added to minus 1? Minus 1. I'll add x. We have to find out that number that we will add in minus 1. That we will add in minus 1 and we will get 5 upon 7. That means when I'll add these two numbers, my result will be 5 upon 7. Okay, 5 upon 7. So similarly as we had done there, what we will do, this x will be here and this minus 1 will go on another side. X 5 upon 7. Now you will tell me this is minus 1. It will be there minus 1 or plus 1? It will be plus 1 because sign will change when number is changing their side. So minus 1 will be there, plus 1. Okay. I am putting there one denominator. So now solve that. What will be that? X is equal to 5 upon 7 plus 1 upon 1. So you will get here 7. 5 plus 7. You will get here 12 upon 7. So this is your required number. So what you will write? You will write if we will add 12 upon 7, we will add 12 upon 7 in minus 1, then we will get 5 upon 7. Okay. So now question number 13. What number should be subtracted from minus 2 upon 3? Here is statement, if it's visible to you. Question number 13. What number should be subtracted from minus 2 upon 3 to get minus 1 upon 6? So here we will also do let the required number. Required number be x. Okay. Let the required number be x. So number is x. So what we have to do here? We have to subtract from minus 2 upon 3. Minus 2 upon 3, we have to subtract that number from this. Okay. Statement is what number should be subtracted from minus 2 upon 3. So we will subtract x from that, and what we will get? We will get minus 1 upon 6. Now this is very easy. It will be here and this will go on the another side. So here will be minus x minus 1 upon 6. Sign will be changed plus 2 upon 3. Now take the LCM. LCM will be 6. Here will be minus 1. This is plus 3 to the. Here will be 4 minus x. Okay. So now minus x is equal to what it will be? It will be, there is different sign. We will take their difference. So what will be that? Plus 3 upon 6 minus x is equal to 3 upon 6. Sorry, you can cut this. 3 1 ja 3 2 ja. So it will be minus x is equal to 1 upon 2. But we need the value of the x, not of the minus x. So this sign will go on that side. So what is your answer? X is equal to minus 1 upon 2. 1 upon 2. So this is your answer. Means our required number is minus 1 upon 2. If we will subtract minus 1 upon 2 from minus 2 upon 3, if we will subtract minus 1 upon 2 from this, so we will get this one. Okay, I hope you understand. Okay, remaining do by your own. Also you have to do the practice of this sum at home. Okay, thank you class, have a nice day.